gosh, I am so glad that you are joining us because tonight is just a big deal here in Seattle. It's May 21st, 2009.
The opening night of the Seattle International Film Festival.
Exactly, and man, we are so excited to be here. I'm Nancy Guppy.
I'm Robert Horton.
Film critic extraordinaire.
That Robert Horton,
indeed,
yes.
That one. And we're gonna bring you all the thrills, the excitements, the glamour that is opening night of SIFF. Now, the most important thing right now is we have got to get the right outfits. This is not gonna work for the opening night. So, when you wanna look good, where do you go?
Value Village.
Let's do it. Are you ready to do it?
I'm ready to do it.
Okay, good luck. Yeah. Hey, Robert, what do you think of this?
Yeah, Nancy, that's a Christmas sweater.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Check this out. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect.
No, I don't think it's perfect. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, there's a stain. Robert, we have an hour, okay? Clothing, focus.
But they're bongos.
No. Ooh, I like them. Very frilly, very cute.
I need a white belt, though.
Kind of Aunt Mildred-y, though.
Yeah,
From
at the wedding.
Yeah, not a good look. Ta-da.
Finally, you found something I like.
Woo, woo, woo.
It's me.
That's so you.
Oh, I
Man,
like it.
you're looking good. Wow, lots of stuff, and what a deal. Hey, that did not take as long as
No,
I
it
thought,
didn't.
but you know
No, it
what?
didn't.
We have got to go. We'll see you on the red carpet. Okay, come on, Robert. Grab the stuff.
Yeah.
Come on, pull your weight.
I'm grabbing. No,
Okay, thanks, you guys.
I got it, Nancy. It's fine.
Okay,
Thanks.
good. And we did it. We made it
Sorry,
here.
yeah.
Okay.
Very nice.
Robert Hot Stuff Horton, look at this guy. Eye candy.
Well,
He is total eye candy.
What can I say?
Arm candy for me tonight.
And Nancy, you look fantastic.
Well, thank you
Let me just
so
say
very much, Mr. Horton.
Value
And
Village,
Value
that's right.
Village, and Jeremy, all you guys up on the Ballard Valley Village, thank you so much. You guys really made us look fantastic tonight, and we are thrilled about that because
I
look
forgot
at
to
this.
take my tag off.
There's a little tag, $6.99. That's the good deals at Value
Look at
Village.
that.
And we've made us look good for what is truly going to be an awesome night. It's a beautiful evening. It is the 21st of May, and it is the opening of the Seattle International Film Festival. Now we're going to bring you all sorts of cool stuff. We'll be talking to directors, right?
Local filmmakers,
Yep.
actors,
Yep,
producers.
showing you great clips of films that will be in the festival itself, talking to longtime film goers and festival goers. And the main thing is we really want to kind of get you excited about this festival so that you want to come down during the 3-week run and experience it for yourself. So, shall we get out there and mingle with the people on the pre-movie party?
I don't know why not.
I think we should. Let's
don't
do it.
we?
Okay.
We write a feature film that stars us.
Lots of kids dream of making a movie.
What happens?
Les disciples disent, si telle est la condition...
No!
What do you want to happen?
Love. I want love to happen.
Who's in love?
I love you so much. I bet you say that to all the girls.
Blah, 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 blah.
You want passion and instigation? Well, I am going for it.
This is the best part of the story. And I'd hate for you to spend your whole life wondering how it turned out.
Now, artistic director of the festival.
Yes, it's a lofty title.
The head curator. So you personally have chosen 398 films this year?
With the help of all of my trusty
Yes.
assistants.
Yeah. But still,
Programming
yeah, you're leading the charge. What
Yes.
is it a good year?
It's a great year.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's going to stand out and what's cool?
Well, we figured people were in the mood for some fun, so we have more comedies this year.
Okay, good.
A lot of French comedies. Some
Those
of them are
crazy
actually pretty
French.
good.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, we have 54 documentaries.
Oh, I love the
and
docs.
everything
Love the
from
documentaries.
there's a great one about ventriloquists.
Scary.
The world of ventriloquists. We don't know quite what they do when they're off the stage. We find out.
They might be serial killers.
Oh, it's wild.
It's
That's
very
what you
nutty.
want to know
Nutty.
what they do when they're on stage.
Just just great films. One of my favorites is playing. It's called Nurse Fighter Boy.
Nurse Fighter Boy?
Not a great title, but it's a great film.
Is it animated?
No, it's just Nurse period Fighter period Boy.
Period.
It revolves around these 3 characters.
Is that French too?
It's
No.
Canadian.
Canadian. Ah, the Canadians are coming
Yeah.
through. Okay. So
They
it's
are.
going to be a good year. Lots of fun stuff to
Yeah,
see. And
yeah.
what-
We have like all these great local films.
Yeah.
Hump Day is the centerpiece of our Northwest
Right. Lynn
celebration.
Shelton's
Lynn
film.
Shelton.
Yep.
She just got back from Cannes. We partied together in Cannes.
Is it can or con? Can?
You know,
Can
it's
I? Con I?
It's can.
It's Cannes.
It's
Okay.
can.
But some people call it cans, which is not correct. Right.
I'm going
As
to
I
Cannes.
understand it, no, that's
Yeah.
not right.
Can.
Okay, so it's going to be a great
call it
year.
con.
And what would you tell our viewers? What should they kind of look for this year to experience?
Well,
Just fun,
it can
excitement?
be very overwhelming. So we've created a new tool on our website called the Sifter. It's a visual tool where you can select, say you want to see a comedy on a certain date, or you want to go to a certain venue, or whatever thing you want.
Yeah.
And it shows you all 400 films. And then as you click things, they get smaller until you get down to just
So
a
it's
few
almost
films.
like your Netflix listing or
Yeah,
something like that.
and then you
Okay.
can watch the trailer, you can get the description.
Okay.
You can also, if you have an iPhone, you can download it on your iPhone.
This is very technical. Okay, so what you want to do is you can go to our website and you can link to theirs, and
Yeah.
all the Sifter information and iPhone downloading and all that stuff
Yeah.
is going on there. So
Sif.net is ours, but
well,
how do you get?
ours
but
is
you wanna go?
seattlechanel.org.
Oh, yeah, seattlechanel.org will get you there as well.
/ArtZone.
Okay, /seattlechanel.org/artzone.
Yes, thank you, sir.
And that will take you to sif.net.
Okay, now you have to get on the red carpet, right?
I guess so. I mean,
Okay.
before
Go
this
dance
wind
around.
blows me
I
off.
know. Okay, well, okay, Carl Spence, everybody.
The Sifter.
Thank you, sir. The Sifter. He's the
Sifter.
Sifter.
I'm the
He's
Sifter.
the Sifter. This is the other big cheese here, Miss Deborah Person. And Deborah, your
Yes.
title is...
Managing director.
Okay, so it's Carl Spence and Deborah Person. They run this thing. By the way, gorgeous,
Well, thank
lovely
you.
medallion. In 2009, it is here. The festival is starting. How are you feeling?
Spectacular.
Yeah.
I mean, we have the most amazing staff this year. It just feels like it's
Yeah.
smooth as silk, and we're ready to party, and I just can't wait. It's fabulous.
And you got
yeah.
the big tent here, over here,
Huge
Tom, so you can, I don't know
tent
if you can
here.
see it. And that's where the party's going to
I
happen.
can't believe we got the weather we got
Oh,
tonight.
I know it.
A Sif miracle.
This is a blessing tonight. It is a Sif miracle. Now, the opening night film is called In the Loop.
Yes.
And tell me a little bit about that.
So In the Loop is a very entertaining political farce.
Okay.
And I know it's one of Carl's favorite films of the year, so I'm looking forward to seeing it myself.
Great.
I
And
haven't
it's
seen it.
star-studded to a degree.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
James Gandolfini is in it, and a wonderful ensemble
I had
cast.
a fantasy that James Gandolfini was going to be here tonight, and he and I would become good friends.
Oh,
But that's not going to happen
he's
because
in
he's
a
not
show
going to
in
be.
New York.
I know, a play, which I would have loved to have seen.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
Well, you look fabulous.
Thank
Thank
you,
you for
friend.
all that you do
Thank
for
you.
Seattle. You really bring it home for us every single year. It really, it's awesome.
Oh,
We
well,
love
thank you.
the festival.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Deborah
right.
Person, everybody. Have fun tonight.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, Annie.
Really quickly, one thing you would say to someone who's not been to the festival ever before, one thing, how should they approach it?
Ask questions, get in line, ask questions. This is your year to do it. Everybody knows something about the film you just saw, and this is a very savvy city for film goers.
And
they know a
open-minded.
lot, and open-minded, and they're opinionated, and
Okay.
they'll tell you. And take a chance on a movie or
Brian,
a
what
country.
about
Don't be intimidated by the selection. Pick a genre, pick a country,
Yeah.
pick a venue, and just go and go. And
Just
you'll
go,
just
go.
go and see something.
Okay.
We are here with Beth Barrett, Programming Manager of SIF. What does a Programming Manager do?
I'm responsible for setting the programming, so the films, getting the films here.
Do you have a couple of things that you are particularly looking forward to that you can recommend to people?
I'm actually really looking forward to a documentary tomorrow called I'm No Dummy about ventriloquism, and we're lucky enough to have a couple of ventriloquists here with us at the festival.
I haven't seen
They'll
that
be
yet.
screening this weekend.
All right, one more. What else have you got?
I'm really excited to have the North American premiere of Morris, A Life with Bells On, which is a mockumentary in the sort of broadly Christopher Guest style
Right.
about Morris dancers
Yes.
from England, and we're lucky enough to have a number of Morris dancers with us tomorrow
Actual
morning.
Morris dancers.
They're from the Mossy Back Morris group here in Seattle.
Ah, I
And,
don't know them, but
and they'll be performing at Folklife as well.
okay. They are people with a very particular interest.
It's a very specific hobby, yes.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you for talking to us.
Thanks,
Go
Robert.
hit the red carpet.
Alrighty.
We got it. Look, Lynn Shelton, director of Hump Day, and her lovely husband, Kevin Seal, who's getting more and more beautiful all the time. Someone just asked me if I was on MTV at one time. I said no, but you should go talk to him. It's a Como guy, I think. Yeah, we'll get you over there. You can chat. He was on MTV. Okay, so you just got back from Cannes? I keep going back between Cannes and Cannes.
Yeah.
Wow. How was that?
Guy on the internet pronounce it for us correctly. So
oh, okay. So the internet. Oh, the internet knows. The internet knows.
They know everything.
So how was the experience?
Ridiculous.
Fun.
Once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
Were you wined and dined?
I was applauded, which was even better.
Oh, Lynn,
Yes.
that's so great. They love the film.
Yes, there was a standing ovation. It was spectacular.
Wow, are you on a cloud 9?
I'm floating back down to earth,
Yeah.
but now I'm about to be buoyed
Yeah,
up
you're
again
buoyed
here
up
at the
because
gala.
this is open night of SIF. Come on, I mean
know.
this
So
is
you had a nice
Cannes.
warm up.
Cannes too, yeah. Well, and you're looking quite fine. So what's it like to be kind of escorting this big time director?
My bodyguard, among other things.
Are you pushing them back?
Don't touch, not so close. Step back.
Okay, I'll just kind of
I'm gonna
hover.
have to frisk you.
I'd like you to. Well, anyway, so your film is of course running here at SIF. It's really the centerpiece of I think the
centerpiece gala.
Yo, I'm Ben. I'm Andrew. We're old friends from college, but we've kind of gone down different roads. Ben is a Mr. Motorcycle Adventuring Man.
I've been living in San Cristobal de las Casas down in Chiapas, Alabama.
Where? I have a really nice house and wife and stuff. We were out at a party and we heard about Hump Fest.
This awesome amateur porn festival.
You have to do something unique. Two straight dudes.
Beyond gay.
It's beyond gay.
The funny thing was, we were drunk when we first came up with the idea, and then it evolved into this weird straight guy macho thing.
This shouldn't be about us challenging each other.
Give me the phone!
It's on. It's on.
Is somebody having sex in his film?
Yes, as far as I understand.
What are you doing?
You said you were gonna tell her, and she said she knew, and then I just talked about it, and I guess she didn't know.
I cannot believe I'm talking to you about making a porn film with him!
You're pretty solidly not gay.
Yeah, I think the same thing about you, too.
We might have to impose the pretty woman rule.
No kissing.
This is weird.
Trying to find a lonely thing. Trying to find. You're not as Kerouac as you think you are, even though you've got the headband on. I love you. And I am not as white picket fence as you think I am.
There's a six-pack under there.
There is nothing that I want to do less than what we're talking about doing. Ready?
Ready?
5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that was awful.
Dude, that was awful. This is gonna be hard.
Yeah, that puts a little wrench in the works, doesn't it?
Congratulations.
Thank
Very
you.
exciting.
Have you guys seen the film?
I have seen the film.
Oh, okay,
and the
good.
film was very fun.
Yeah.
How did people like you, who most of you are American, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
How did you get into a British satire?
Because of the plot.
They needed American actors.
The plot was about these British people go see these American people, and that's the how.
So they had to call the.
That's right. No, you usually. No, you're right though. You're right though. Oftentimes they play Americans. That's very distasteful for us.
I guess.
But this
I guess
time
it's
got the real
the
thing.
feel of British humor in a way. This movie.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, how did you find the method of working with
I don't know. They found us, I guess. We, auditioned for it and then got into the groove.
It feels like it's sort of an improvised kind of movie. Was there improvisation going on?
Yeah,
There was
including
a lot,
at the audition.
But also our director said that when as he was editing, whenever there was a line that he heard that sounded the least bit written, he cut it. Even if it was good, he said no, and so he left only the things. So he said, right?
That's,
Remember he said that?
yeah.
Also, with like acclimating to the style, there's the film is loosely developed from a television show that they had made. So watching the TV show helped with sort of getting the tone of it and stuff called the thick of it. So that was helpful.
I grew up as an Anglophile. The Beatles, the British invasion.
Totally, absolutely.
All my life.
I don't like them.
Not crazy about him.
Don't much care for them?
Not really.
Seattle is very.
Have you been here before?
No, but actually I have 2 films. I'm in this one. I'm also in The Spy and the Sparrow. Yeah, so this is a big year for me in Seattle. So have a cup of coffee on me.
Yeah.
You own Seattle.
Don't I?
You are Seattle.
Don't I, Jess?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And with
Oh,
those
heck
stripes,
yeah.
especially.
Damn right.
Yeah, you're looking good. And I love purple. You guys are great. Well, thank you so
you for
much.
playing.
Congratulations.
Not at all. Thank you.
Yay.
Thanks.
Hit the
Enjoy.
red carpet.
Hit the red carpet.
You're in the movies.
Yeah, you gotta wear the shoes.
Sparkle, right?
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks, you guys.
We are looking at the catalog for the Seattle International Film Festival, and this thing is so heavy I can barely hold it with my good hand. And what you got there is you got every single film of these 5,000 or something movies in it, and a lot of reading that I'm probably not going to get around to doing. But it's here, and you can pick one of these up when you come to the film festival, or you can steal one. But don't steal it, pay for it, because it's probably a good fundraising device.
I'm welcoming guests to SIF opening night. Hi. Well, girl, come on out. What's your name?
Lorraine.
Lorraine, welcome.
Nobody.
Oh, she's nobody.
I'm nobody.
You're somebody, Lorraine. You're somebody. Enjoy, enjoy.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, that's Connie from Como. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Marvelous.
Yes, do you?
Good to see
So
you.
you're here for opening night?
I am here.
Right on. You excited?
Secret. I'm part of a short.
She's part of a short.
I'm in the short.
She's in the short.
I am.
Right on.
With one of your old buddies.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll look for that.
Watch
Okay.
us.
Connie Thompson, everybody. Who's going to take care of the car? I'll take care of the car. Yeah, you can do it.
What is your function here at the opening night?
We're here to park the guest cars.
It's about 30 minutes to showtime
showtime.
here. People are starting to go in.
They're flowing in.
It's windy.
It's beautiful, but windy. No, but I'm still excited.
You're still
Because
excited.
because it's opening night of SIF.
Okay.
Okay, so now we can't really see over here, but they're putting on like some sort of like wristbands. What are those wristbands? Are they like for ID?
They're general, depending on the
There's different levels.
levels, yeah.
Oh, okay.
General admission.
Okay. So what's the best one?
VIP.
The VIP orange tickets.
Oh, okay. Maybe we can kind of steal some of those, but you won't notice.
We won't say a word.
I won't say a word.
Yes. Nancy Guppy.
Robert, I'd like to
Yes.
take this opportunity to kind of talk a little bit about the fact that there are lots of local films in this year's festival.
All right. Why
Yeah.
don't you do that? Oh,
Well,
with both of us.
With you,
Yes.
yeah. So not a monologue, it's kind of a back
see.
and forth, a conversation.
That is true. There seems to be a greater presence of local filmmakers
Yeah.
in SIF than has been before, both amongst features and shorts, and there's also a bunch of documentaries
Yeah.
made by local filmmakers.
Is there anything
this year.
specific in the local genre, the local world that you're excited about?
Well, Hump Day.
Hump Day, of course,
And,
with Lynn Shelton's film.
There's a documentary called It Takes a Cult that is about the Love Israel
The Love-
family or a cult or whatever you want to call them. Which,
Right.
if you grew up in Seattle, you
Well,
always heard about
they
them.
kind of were up on Queen Anne, which is I live on Queen Anne, and I remember them when I was a kid. They had
Yeah.
a little commune up there,
Yeah.
very hippie flowers and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Right.
There's another one kind of in that vein. Back to the Garden.
Back to the Garden. Yes,
Kevin
right.
Tomlinson, and that's going to be a cool film about kind of Woodstocky and where are they now?
Right, catching up with people who are sort of in a communal living situation or something like that.
Very interesting.
Would I have called myself a hippie back in 88 or 89 or 86 or 76 or 66?
Highly involved people practicing inner evolvement.
The term has been so compromised and misunderstood and abused.
Looked at pictures in Life magazine of hippies, and found that really appealing and knew that I didn't want the life my parents had.
Ended up living in a teepee in Oregon and connecting spiritually.
We haven't defined what is a hippie. Was Jesus a hippie?
I've never been ashamed to be a hippie.
We were all about being flower children, being about love.
Hippies are kind of known as tree huggers, right?
I always equated it with folk that wanted to live simply, wanted to live close to the earth.
Try to give as little money as possible to killing people.
Being about against the war, trying to build a better world.
Wanted to farm, wanted to raise their kids.
Try not to participate in corporate America.
They just really slandered us. And so as a result, Many people today do not want to use the term, but I'm actually still very comfortable with the term. You know, I think hippie's fine.
I really want to see you. Really want to be with you. Really want to see you, Lord, but it takes so long, my Lord.
Well, I live in a school bus without power, without running water, without electricity. That's kind of a hippie lifestyle.
I'd watched my parents struggle in the whole middle class trap. And kind of early on, I decided, you know, you only have freedom if you're rich or you're poor enough that you don't care.
We are stardust, we are golden, we are big, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden.
In a nutshell, it's a time-lapse view of some back-to-the-land hippies I met at a healing gathering 20 years ago.
Kind of Woodstock-esque.
Woodstock-esque. It's 1988,
Yeah.
so it was like 20 years after Woodstock. I was surprised that this was still alive and kicking.
Yeah.
I interviewed them, shot great footage, and then it sat for 20 years.
And didn't fall apart, luckily.
Didn't fall apart. Luckily, it did not decompose.
Yeah.
My wife kept bothering me. I kept bothering me. And finally, a friend said, "You've got footage of some hippies 20 years ago?
We
Show
need
me
that.
some interviews from
Yeah.
that." So
Yeah.
as I went through it, I started to see in 2006, it was a huge difference than seeing it in 1988.
Oh, absolutely.
The height of Ronald Reagan.
Yep.
Wall Street was one of the
And
most popular
also,
films.
also your viewpoint on life and who you are is such a different, you know, seeing it that many years later too, looking back at it.
Absolutely.
You know? Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah. I often say I wasn't ready, and I don't think the world was ready
Yeah.
to see the hippie values exposed back then.
Right.
But now
They
it's
resonate in a whole different way.
different world.
Absolutely.
And so what
Absolutely.
does it mean for you guys to have this, your film in SIF?
Jude, what about you?
You're the spokesperson.
laying awake nights.
Dreamy?
Oh yeah, I mean
Dreaming,
just
definitely.
super
A dream come
excited.
true.
Super excited
yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
You know, that we got in,
Yep,
and
yep.
we're getting into other festivals now. We
Yeah.
got into the Berlin Documentary Festival, into Maui. You know, if you're into organic food,
Yeah.
thank a hippie.
Okay.
If you're into meditation, yoga, Buddhism, Eastern philosophy, thank a hippie.
Yeah. As an American.
As an
More.
American,
Right.
If you're into recycling,
Thank a hippie. Hippie's a good stuff. Hippie. Are you a hippie?
I'm kind of a philosophical hippie.
Yeah.
I'm certainly not like the people in my film.
Yeah.
They're committed.
Yeah.
And I admire them for that.
The amazing William. Okay, what's so amazing?
Well, I'll tell you, Nancy. Could I borrow your arm for a moment?
Yes, you can.
I will return it when I am done.
All right.
More or less.
Is this
but I'm-
special for SIF?
Absolutely.
Okay.
The fine folks at SIF decided that the folks standing in line need a little mild entertainment,
Absolutely.
and fortunately, I'm a mild entertainer. Is that too tight, Nancy?
No, I don't feel bound at all.
Very good. I'll tell you what. Let me do this.
Wait a minute. Whoa,
Let me be absolutely
that was
sure.
amazing.
I'll tell you what. I better
Okay.
be sure, absolutely sure it's
Okay.
on there tight.
Okay, now I'm watching closely.
Not
There's
too
no
tight?
way.
Very
It's
good.
not too tight. It's perfect.
There we go.
I don't.
A little
okay.
tighter this
There's
time.
no way that could
No.
fall off.
Nancy,
There's
would
no
you please
way.
put your hand on my shoulder?
Yes, right there.
Thank you. Is that too tight?
No, that's
Do you get that
perfect.
question a lot?
I-
I don't want to know the answer to that.
No,
you
you
sure
don't,
that's
no.
not? No.
Okay, I am amazed and confounded.
That is my job.
Wow, the amazing William.
We are here with Garrett and Steve, if I'm not mistaken, who have a new film, The Spy and the Sparrow, in the film festival, and this movie is, it's almost finished, isn't it?
It's almost finished, yes.
Yeah.
We're, as Steve mentioned earlier, we are the one film out of the hundreds of films here that is not completed yet, but we're working on it as we speak, yes.
It will be completed June 10th
Yes.
at 9 o'clock.
So anyone who wants to show up, rest assured that it will come dripping out of the lab and actually be shown. Do you want to say a little bit about what the movie's about?
This is a story of a retired deep cover CIA operative, and he basically comes home with one remaining goal in his life, and that remaining goal is to reunite with his long-estranged daughter. And our CIA operative is here this evening at the grand opening, David Rashi, and so he's the star of our feature, and then his daughter's played by Elizabeth Rome.
The
It's calling me.
Hi, Tom.
Old associate of yours popped up on the grid.
Who showed up on the grid? Where?
When's the last time you were in Moscow, Tommy?
Gabriel.
Strange business return.
That's cool.
Sorry, I ended up hating you.
Did you Covington, CIA?
So, your father left you when you were 6.
That's the part you picked out?
That's him.
Yeah, he did, and he never came back. But he did come back one time. All I remember is that he had blood on his face.
His face?
I was with the CIA.
You're a spy?
No more. I'm retired. I saw her, talked to her, and she hates me. She doesn't need me.
I needed your help when I was a little girl. Like a kid would need a parent.
There's something.
Not only mouse suffers for stealing cheese, traps are set for a whole family.
Messing up my operation!
If I kill you, you die once. If I kill her, you die every day.
Horseback rider, you can be horseback rider. No, that's so fast.
For those that want a happy ending, there's a happy ending, but those that want it to be darker, there's also a darker
Nice,
ending.
nice.
There's something for everybody.
Yeah, I think you're getting the hang of this thing. All right, well, enjoy the festival.
Thank you very
and
much.
we look forward to seeing the film when it's finished.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, well, this is Sandy Siafi. You're kind of a Renaissance chick. It's really true. I mean, you're quite
That's a
amazing.
nice thing to be called.
Well, yeah, it is. And I like the Renaissance highbrow, chick lowbrow.
I know.
I dig that.
I love high and low brow.
Okay,
The same brow.
Exactly, and the same brow, unibrow.
Yes.
Now, Sandy's got a film in the festival, and it is called Sweet Crude.
Yes.
So, tell them about it.
Well, it's a little bit hard because, of course, this is a festive occasion, but it's a very strange night because I made this film. It started 3.5 years ago, and it was meant as an act of preventive diplomacy on film, where art and politics meet. But just in the last 8 days, the Nigerian military actually has attacked the village that Operosa is the name of it, where the film is centered. So it's a somber, at this point, almost sort of love song for Operosa, which I hear has been burned to the ground.
So it's a documentary.
It is a documentary.
Yeah, and it's
yes.
about the crux of it is about.
It's about the conflict in the Niger Delta over the consequences of oil production for the last 50 years and how that's brought the people there to the brink of both a civil war and really what it'll be like to live past peak oil.
Yeah. So we got a clip. Take a look at this, and then you definitely want to put it on your calendar to see.
This is not the movie I intended to make. Two years before the Niger Delta started making international headlines, I traveled to the village of Operosa. I thought I was making a film about the building of a library. A US-based nonprofit that brought a group of Americans and Nigerians to the Delta had hired me to document the project. It was called the Niger Delta Friendship Library because it was meant to be a gesture of peace between previously warring ethnic groups.
I am most delighted and greatly honored to welcome you all to this unique, historic event of the official commissioning and handing over ceremony of the Niger Delta Friendship Library.
A local student organization called the National Association of Baramatu Students, or NAGS, had played a significant role in building the library, and they had rallied the community to enter into an unlikely partnership with the Nigerian government, individual Americans, and Chevron. But on the morning of the library commissioning, those same students surprised everyone with a protest that hinted at the true nature of the unrest and conflict in the region.
No schools, no higher institutions, no a single primary school, no good health centers. In the Proza clan, we don't even have any health centers. What we are saying today is for the federal government of Nigeria to hand us a fair share of our resource control. Because resource control is our right. We are not begging, it's not a privilege. It's our right to control our resources. Without resource control, there should be no oil exploration.
One more river to cross. One more river to cross. Niger Delta freedom fighters. One more river to cross.
Yeah, Baramatu students. Yeah.
This young man is going into the Seattle International Film Festival opening night, and he is armed with a goodie bag. Sir!
Yes.
Sir! What is in that goodie bag?
I haven't looked yet.
Ignore the woman on your
I
left.
haven't looked yet. Miss Guppy, did you want some of
you got-
the goodie
okay,
bag?
now-
Yeah, let's actually find out what's in the
Okay,
goodie
wait,
bag.
you guys.
Oh.
Chef Thierry's spiced salt rub.
This is very sippy.
It was very sippy. Last
Very.
year, you guys, it was
Are we
fennel
holding-
salt.
Fennel salt,
Yeah,
yeah.
it
It
was
was actually that fennel
Yeah,
salt. It
it
was
was
very good
delicious.
fennel salt.
You got a very nice pan.
What is this?
That's
This
pasta.
is pasta. I mean, but I wanted the actual, term.
I think
for this
there's
kind of
Tagliano.
pasta.
Well, I
think
don't.
that's the correct
I don't
term.
speak Italian.
You look like
You're
you
an
would speak
awfully,
Italian
You're an
in
awfully
that
good sport
outfit.
to do this, and this is a charming. We could actually use this on our. There we go. Very
Oh,
nice, Nancy.
yeah, there we go.
I will take the pasta.
Enough. Good.
This is my workout, because this is a lot.
Granola bar, a little bit of everything.
No booze.
Okay,
Fantastic,
I want to get
fantastic.
my goodie
Here
bag
we
on
go.
Nancy Guppy.
Here you are, Miss
Oh,
Guppy.
great. Thanks so much.
And I'm Robert Horton.
No, I'm sorry.
Horton.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, it is so exciting. It's hit a fever pitch. Everyone is flowing
That's
into
what that is.
the theater.
Yes,
It is a fever
yes.
pitch.
You got your goodie bag, so
I
you're,
got my
you know,
goodie
you're
bag.
happy.
Yeah, exactly. And people are taking their seats to see the opening night film.
Which is in the loop.
In the loop,
believe,
and we're going to give you a little hint here of what they're going to see, and then we will see you at the post-movie party for free food.
The post-movie party.
I love post-movie parties.
Well, so do I.
Is war unforeseeable, Minister?
Look, for the plane in the fog, the mountain is unforeseeable, but then it is suddenly very real and unforeseeable. Thank you so much.
He did not say unforeseeable. You may have heard him say that, but he did not say that.
I don't think war is unforeseeable.
What is it then?
I don't know. Foreseeable? No.
No!
Wars do sometimes work. And you know I'm against the war. Where is the intelligence?
There is an informant. Iceman.
Iceman.
It's not, I don't name them.
That is your career. We request carbonated and non-carbonated waters.
You know, they're all kids in Washington. It's like Bugsy Malone, but with real guns.
You're my Kunta Kinte. Go and get your laptop.
You're going to use him as a meat puppet. A meat? A prime cut. Whip him.
Whip him?
What does that mean?
Well, I think it just means Actually, I don't know what it means.
You're an idiot.
It'll be easy peasy lemon squeezy.
No, it won't. It will be difficult, difficult, lemon difficult.
Ron Weasley.
John and Yoko.
The baby from Eraserhead. The woman from The Crying Game.
The boy from The Shining.
Nazi Julie Andrews.
Seaside donkey.
You're a useless piece of S. Star tape.
What was with the homoerotic tension?
Scathingly funny. A smart, sophisticated committee.
Committee?
You must have misheard me.
I misheard the word committee.
There are a lot of words, Karen. Kansas City. Kitty.
Itty.
Itty? Itty is not a word, Bob.
It's about war,
Flammable cheese.
pros and cons.
Perverts.
Lubricated horse.
Meat.
Oh, big meat. Okay, you've lost me.
General Flintstone. Have you even killed anybody?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, falling asleep on someone, that doesn't count. I will marshal all the forces of darkness to hound you to an assisted suicide.
This is the problem with civilians wanting to go to war. Once you've been there, you never want to go again unless you absolutely have to. It's like France.
The party is beginning, and Robert, what happens over in that tent?
That, Nancy, that is the VIP tent. That's not for you.
Okay, I won't be going there. No. So that's for like the hoi polloi there. In the street here is kind of the riffraff, which I believe is you.
Yes, it is.
That's you. Yeah. So let's go over and check out the food. Looks really good. Tommy, you want to come?
This is the Sip Paella.
This is the Sip Party. Absolutely.
Paella,
All of that Sip Paella. Nice, you guys.
Yes.
You know, the crab's a pretty wild one. People love it. It's still warm?
It is still warm. I can confirm that, yes. Rather cold night. Crab and wild mushroom. It's really good.
So I'm going to taste this little roll, and so why don't you take a look at this clip? It's a documentary on the great artist Trippin, a local guy, has an international reputation. Thank you so much. Enjoy.
God, he must have driven his parents nuts, you know.
I think what he does is just magical. He is an inventor. He's a musician. He's a scientist. It's almost like you can't categorize it.
We think of it as art, but he's just kind of doing whatever his crazy mind comes up with. He's kind of amusing himself. Boing.
Trimpin has that childlike love of sound and music and instruments and the unknown.
His studio is like a jewel box, and it's almost as though you have walked into Trimpin's brain.
I look at the things he does, and I can't fathom how he figures out how to do them.
Genius. Sure, Trimpin's a genius. That word was invented for him.
absolutely amazing.
Very
Yes,
good.
excellent.
Morel mushroom.
Morel mushrooms,
Oh,
yeah.
I love the morel mushroom.
And then we've got our salsa soup, and then we've crab mac and cheese in here as well.
Take a bite, and then small bite, then you can describe it for us. The medley of
I don't think I can
flavors.
get a meat with the small bites.
Okay,
We're gonna go with just a little bit of rice.
and then the vegetable. Okay. So what's happening for the texture?
The texture is fabulous. Best pie I've ever had on a paper plate.
Here's the beautiful pork sandwich. Robert, I think you'll be scarfing that
That
down.
pork sandwich possibly has my name all over it.
Kind of premiering some crostini. Uh-huh.
We have the miniature dinner rolls and homemade potato salad. I made it myself.
Homemade potato salad.
And my thought is, I wish that I wasn't married and I could get married to Joe, of course, and we would have a wedding cake made entirely out of potato salad.
Ooh, a wedding cake made potato salad.
Looks so cute.
I love it. Love it.
If you're looking for a new job, I know someplace that's hiring.
You're working with me today.
Wait, I'm supposed to work? I thought I was here for an interview.
What's your favorite color?
What?
Welcome to Spiffy Jiffy.
Hey.
This is your new universe. That's not true. You were not here. The point is to not exist. Dory, where the hell? That's what I'm talking about.
I found something alive in the toilet. This thing is blue, bright blue.
We're having this focus group on Thursday. I mean, you just eat a bunch of cookies and talk about them.
Woo!
So you have abdominal cramps and you say you've been seeing things? Do you think maybe you're eating too many cookies?
Feels like I'm not eating enough. Where did this come from?
Semi-aggregate intestinal fauna, SAIF, safe.
I gotta go to the can, man. You're saying I'm pregnant.
And you're telling us that's all unserious.
Tracy, put the aerosol down. Right here, right now, we're gonna make it happen. I cannot get the white balance right. Here we go. Take one, scene one. Action, baby, action.
I was a janitor not too long ago, and now I direct movies. I don't know how that happened.
Well, okay, so the good thing is that you can see the Immaculate Conception of Little Dizzle here at SIF.
Conception of Little Dizzle here at SIF.
Here at SIF.
Opening weekend, Saturday at 4 at SIF Cinema.
Yep,
That's
and
Saturday at
4 at SIF Cinema.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, way. Well, we're just here taking a quick little time out. We're exhausted from all this partying.
I am.
So watch this. Are you exhausted
Watch
too?
this.
Watch this.
Watch this.
Look at Frida, honey. I've been wanting to tell you how awful that whole mess over in Iraq is. We always vote Democrat in every election.
What are you talking about? Frida's glad we're bringing democracy to her home country. Am I right, Frida?
We've talked about this over and over. We're gonna go have dinner with your mama. We'll come out over dessert together, and we will be free, Tom.
In the island town of Port Gamble, they are in the throes of a viral attack.
Tom?
Purportedly turns its victims into what can be best described as zombies. Terrorists have managed to unleash a virus, the likes of which has no precedent in the history of our world.
Frida. 1, 2, and some of us gotta give up certain rights to stay safe.
What?
Don't shoot, I'm gay!
Dad, she was bitten. Haven't you ever seen a zombie movie before?
Brian, you know I'm a vampire man.
I am a conservationist, and that is my business, getting in trouble. I am here to say things people do not want to hear and to do things people do not want to see. I'm here to piss people off. That is my job. We have sunk whaling ships in the past. We've sunk any vessel that's not complying with the international law.
I've been told that the captain of the Nissan Maru wouldn't hesitate from ramming us.
He exposes himself to deadly dangers. One of the gutsiest guys, if not the toughest guy I've ever known.
All social revolutions throughout history have been carried forth by the initiative and vision of individuals or small groups of individuals.
I can't abide doing nothing.
Well, it looks like it's time to kind of wrap up our coverage of the opening night, SIFF 2009. It has been a fantastic evening. Great films, great people, awesome style, really good food.
Good potato salad.
Yeah, very good potato salad shaped like a wedding cake, one would hope. Hey, now make sure that you look over the entire schedule of the films in SIFF this year, put together your own personal little choices of movies, and come on down to all the theaters taking part and enjoy what is SIFF. SIFF makes Seattle a great place to live, and you can find it out for yourself. So,
let's go get a drink.
Let's go get a drink. Okay, bye-bye.